MadS is a fun, energetic journey through France. I think it's French.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah. And I think technical wise, it's a marvelous film, but it falls flat everywhere else. We already zoom in. Get your bingo cards ready and
Get
let's
scared.
get scared. Hello and welcome to the Nine Lives Horror Club, where we recap and analyze horror movies to break down the real life horrors we're all too scared to talk about. I'm Cheyenne. I bring the analysis and antagonize
And
Ben.
I'm Ben, and I bring overly passionate takes. Today, we're talking about MadS, which I'm pretty sure is pronounced MadS and not MADS. It's all caps, so I don't know.
I thought it was all lowercase and only the S was uppercase. So
You wrote it as
MadS.
all uppercase.
Oh, I uppercase all of those titles at that part of the script. Every part of that script is yelling at you.
No, because you also made it caps in the title.
That's not important. We're calling it MadS. We're off to a great start. And, you know, before we get into the movie, we also have some spooky rants to handle. So if you want to skip ahead to the recap, there will be show notes there will be timestamps in the show notes below. Warnings to everyone before we get going. I am running on about nothing and my brain is cooked. So good luck and Godspeed.
We believe in you.
Ben, what's your spooky rant this week?
So this week, I don't know if I've fully mentioned this yet, but me and my girlfriend are moving. And so we're doing some apartment hunting. Let me just tell you, that is stressful and overwhelming. And it's so unclear sometimes, like, what additional charges and fees are going to be happening. It's really getting to me. Some of them have been condos, and they have a condo fee. Great, makes sense. And I'm like, you're telling me it's like 2,000 something for the condo, and then a condo fee of 1,000 something monthly? I'm like, at that point, just tell me the rent is over $3,000.
I wonder. This is going to sound so stupid, but there's like laws around how much rent can
really
like increase at a time, right? I don't know. I feel like I might be talking out my ass, but I also feel like I've heard about laws around like rent prices. Obviously, they can make them as high as they want, but I feel like there's a limit to like how much they can increase it at a time. So that feels like a sneaky way to.
I looked into it and it was like sometimes they include that number into the rent, sometimes they don't. I'm like, okay, can we just have consistency, please? Thank you.
You know where you can probably find the answer to each specific place that you're looking at? Reddit.
I don't. Yeah,
Reddit.
You are such a Redditor. You are such a Redditor. You love Reddit.
It's so informative. It's so informative.
That's so funny. That it feels like I'm looking. It feels very specific. Is Reddit that? I go to Reddit for my reactions to see people's reactions to shows I'm watching to see if they have a similar reaction as me.
Fair.
Especially if I feel outraged.
Reddit is all encompassing.
Actually, no, I felt betrayed by it because actually last time I went on it, I was like, I need validation for my opinion, and everyone disagreed with me. And so actually, I don't like Reddit no more.
Oh. Well, Ben, to be fair, half the premise of this podcast is that you have hot takes.
Well, I just don't even think my take for this case was even that hot. It was about RuPaul's Drag Race, and I was like, I can't get into it, but I think one of the drag queens was in the right, and everyone else in it was like, nope, she was so wrong. She deserved what happened. What?
Oh my. Not the drama.
It was season 10.
Huh. Okay.
I know it means nothing to you, but
I know. It's a show I absolutely would love. I think I don't watch it because of how much exists already.
I was in the same boat, I think, but I've been watching it and it's so fun. Yeah. You would actually really enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure.
And just keep
down,
going.
bitch. Okay, season 5. Okay, that's like a little bit less intimidating than
No,
season
I'm telling
1.
you, Star Season 5. It's such a good season.
Okay, that's so fair. But yeah, moving sucks. I hate it. I
It
hate moving.
really is awful, and I'm really dreading it. But we found a
Yeah,
few places that look kind of okay lately. We need to tour them still, but
kind of okay. All right.
we toured 2 places, and they were a
There
little
we go.
underwhelming. But
Well, you know what? I know a really great
I'm not
apartment
moving
complex.
down to where you live.
But the pool.
The pool, your pool's
The
nice. I
pool.
agree. But
Open.
my goal is to pay less than what you pay currently.
Don't come for me
So
like
I was
that.
gonna say, like, you're
On the
already
public
outside of our
medium.
budget, so
I'm outside of my budget too, baby. Thank you, Doge. Yo.
right. So what is your spooky rant,
Well,
Cheyenne? And I know what it is. I know
Ben,
what
you
it
got a
is.
glimpse. You got a glimpse into this because you're the one that broke the news to me. So, what was it?
It was Friday
Friday
night.
night? Is
It's
this when
Friday
this
night.
happened to me? Friday night, I settle in for the night with my husband and we're watching the movie for this week. And it's awful. It's terrible. I'm having a horrendous time. I'm like a little bit nauseous. Marcelino does not outwardly react to things. And at that one specific part, he was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Ben? Why did Ben pitch this movie? Why is this just like what we're doing? I was like, what is wrong with this boy? So I text Ben and I'm like, what is wrong with you? I just watched X scene. And he said,
No, I think
oh
you
no.
just say
Oh, you watched the
you
wrong
said
movie?
I got to the eye scene because in the movie she watched, there's an eye scene.
Yes.
In today's movie, there's no eye scene.
Yes. There's no eye scene. And he said, did you watch the wrong movie? We're doing MadS this week. I said, I'm actively watching the wrong movie. And it was a disgusting movie.
That unfortunately I did pitch as well last week.
The movie is The Sadness. So you will notice if you saw the poll on my personal Instagram, I left a note and I said, please God, don't vote for Sadness. That did the opposite of deter people, it seems. I don't know where we
The Sadness is an awful movie, but
ended
it's
up.
like that's why I bitched it.
I still don't know where the poll ended. It's gonna be up until we get it'll still be active until we get to that part of recording. But I really shot myself in the foot twice.
Hope you remember enough to have your thoughts so if you watch it.
Oh, I'm not watching it again. I will skip to the part I left off. I'm not the one recapping it. And also, additionally, I don't know, Ben. I think as the people will hear, because this is like future tense. As the people will hear, we're going to discuss our journey with horror.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think I have something
it's a new chapter.
To add to that. Well, you know what? It itself isn't a new chapter, but what I did today, I think might be a new chapter, Ben. And that is that I decided to actively listen to the Too Scary Didn't Watch episode about it. As if watching it wasn't enough. I said, let me relive this movie one more time.
To go along with it.
Auditorily.
You had those visuals in your head.
I did. I think mostly I was like, how on earth are these girls handling that scene? And they just went, you know what happens. You get it. Which fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I like actively listened to it today and I was like, why am I doing this to myself?
You're so brave. You're so brave you face your fears.
I don't know about that because I'm gonna tell you that little face that little fuck ass man makes in that scene, it's really seared in there. It's seared in there.
I am so sorry for your trauma.
It's honestly This time it wasn't your fault. It could have been delayed by like a
This
week, you
is
know?
Cheyenne's last episode. She's actually done with
Maybe,
horror
allegedly, who
now.
knows? This is the end of my
end.
journey. But that's my spooky
I
rant.
am so sorry for you.
And with that, Ben, it's okay. I did that one to myself because we don't even know if it's gonna win. So I had a hair on my face, sorry. But this week's movie is not the saddest.
It's a different emotion.
MadS. It is a different emotion. Still a zombie movie.
I know. Honestly,
still zombies,
as we were describing them, very
different
similar
feelings.
vibes of like, because
That's why I got
it is a both movies are pseudo zombies, like not quite zombies, like we're not undead, but we got people going crazy and want to eat human flesh or just like attack people. It's a foreign film.
Yes.
Like the title's an emotion.
And
I was like, oh, I see why we got confused here, actually.
They're both like aggression zombies. They both have like the 28 years, days, weeks, whatever background story. So yeah, I got confused. And I did remember, though, I did warn Marcelino. I was like, Ben cannot emphasize how gruesome and gross this movie is.
Oh, sadness? Absolutely. Yeah.
And you were right. Yeah. Yeah. I guess before we get into the movie facts, though, I personally am having Bevy on the pod. I am rocking a cute Elixir.
How'd you
Vinar. That? It's a little caps off.
That's not what that says, but okay.
Excelsior.
Excelsior. That's Excelsior.
I guess you're right.
King Arthur's sword.
That's how you say that. I thought that was Excalibur.
Maybe it is Excelsior something. Now we're both stupid.
Okay. Tit for tat.
You got me. You really got me good.
I can't say it. You don't know what it is.
I'm looking up. It's something. I swear it's something, but
she exists. That's for sure. It's a wine.
We know it for sure. It's a wine. It's a Stanley thing. So I think.
A Stanley thing?
Because now I'm coming to it. I think Stan Lee.
Oh,
yes.
The man, the myth, the legend, if you will. It looks. What was this? I think it might have been. Was this one African? I don't know. It was foreign, as all the good things are. And also my classic Waterloo. We're doing a little raspberry nectarine today.
Sorry, I was looking at a.
What's? He said, "I'm trying to figure out the name of this fucking
like. Okay, wait. What did I fuck up here? I've got myself a Alani. You know, I love my Alani.
Always, always, always.
And then some agua.
You're being good today. We traded places. So movie facts for you, Ben. So this movie was released in 2024 and was filmed in the Grand East region of Eastern France. East.
So the eastern part of Eastern France. I don't know anything about French geography, so
you know what? I was about to say something.
You have no idea either.
I don't know that it's right, so I'm gonna keep it on the inside. Our director and writer is. Listen, these are a bunch of French ass names, so just be ready already, everyone. The director is David Moreau. Director and writer. This movie stars Lucille.
If I had to guess, I don't know either. I'm saying Guillaume.
Guillaume. That was Italian. As Julia. Laurie Pavey as I'm going to say Anna.
They call her Anna in the movie, but it's Anais.
Milton Ritchie as Romaine. and Roman and Yovel Lewowski as
Who the hell
Noah.
is Noah?
I don't know. She was included
I saw that in your
in
list there, and I said,
the
"Who is
ranks.
Noah?" This
I don't
movie
know
is
who Noah
not
was.
extremely
Now that I
populated. Shout out to Noah. Shout out to Noah, my favorite character.
yeah, they're there somewhere. We don't know where. Oh, I
Oh,
wonder
you
if
know who
it's
it absolutely no, it's not. It's definitely not this. It's not the soldier. I don't know who Noah is.
oh,
It's probably one of the friends because the
okay.
soldier does not have a name. Because I remember seeing
Oh,
the credits at the end, and there's a soldier character, and I'm
okay.
guessing I was like I
Oh,
just figured this French word is something about a soldier. It was like femme du
soldier.
something,
Femme de
femme du
soldier.
militaire or something. And I was like, I know
Sorry.
French. No, I don't.
Oui, oui,
Hmm.
bonjour. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the budget for this movie, Ben, is not released publicly anywhere, but we do know it was produced as a low budget indie movie. It did not have a domestic box office release, but it did have a baby international box office
Hmm.
release, and it made $49,816,000.
It's funny you say that because that's how RuPaul and RuPaul's Drag Race says dollars. He says dollars. Dollars.
Dollars. Ooh, dollars. That's
Oh,
even more
there's an H
fun.
included, I think.
Uh, dollars. And this movie was primarily acquired for streaming on Shudder. There were a whopping 3 fun facts listed on the
Hmm.
IMDb page for this movie. I took one of them and then found another fun fact just from like researching the movie
Hmm.
in general. So, our fun fact is Moreau came up with the idea for this film after having a nightmare where he was drugged and had a bad trip. Later, while jogging, he started to think about this idea and diseases that could be caused by a drug. He was then startled by an actor in full on zombie makeup who was filming for The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. And he took it as this is a quote, the god of zombies sending a strange sign
The
to
god
make
of
the film.
zombies? What's so crazy? I don't think I'd fully call this a zombie movie.
It's the
Of
closest
course,
thing.
but it's more of like the crazies than zombies.
The MadS. Anyways, the Walking Dead thing sent me.
I
That's
think it's just
so
funny, the
funny.
god of zombies. Like this was a higher calling said, make a zombie movie.
Can you imagine going on one of your runs though and you just run into a person in
It
full
stressed
like
me
legit
out
zombie gear?
immensely. I get stressed out when I see anything in my runs. I think I'd have my best time if I saw that though. I would be sprinting. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He set records, baby.
I just PR. That's the I was thinking that God of Running told me to
uh,
run.
Everything is just a sign from the god of whatever. A couple trigger warnings for this movie. Nothing crazy, crazy in here, but we have some self harm,
Hmm.
kind of.
Yes,
Um,
barely.
we have lots of gore.
Lots
We have
of gore.
lots
I
of
wouldn't say
gore.
lots of gore. You don't get good looks at anything.
Uh, it's very bloody. It's very bloody. We see some like guts
It's
and
crazy you're
stuff.
saying that coming off of the
And
sadness, but
then
okay.
maybe I was already sensitive to it. And of course, we do have drug use. And Ben, I watched this on AMC
Honestly, yeah.
Plus.
And I'm very curious if it's still
Single
on
card.
Shudder because it seems like it should be. But
I know on AMC Plus it showed it like through
then
Shudder on AMC
probably.
Plus, if that makes any sense.
Yes, probably.
If that makes any sense. But with that, Benito, let's get mad in
Let's get
here. Let's go
mad.
crazy.
Well, one thing that you did not mention,
You know?
which I think is very important for this movie,
Oh boy.
I think you meant to mention but forgot to, is this movie is done supposedly in one take.
Oh, yeah, I
which
skipped my
is, I
second
think,
fun
so
fact.
cool. I did read it, and I did know that fun fact that this was supposedly, I don't believe this
Yes.
fully, but they had to do 5 takes of it, and this was the last one, and it's all one take unbroken. I think it's broken somewhere. But it's such a cool way to do it because you are literally following like through the whole process, seeing things kind of go crazier and crazier with the zombies. I think it's sick as hell.
Yeah, we'll talk, or I'll
But your
talk more
opinions
about it
on
at the
it?
end. They do a good job with
Um,
it.
but it starts off with Romain. He is doing some kind of drug deal. I think they talk about the fact that it's his birthday and his drug dealer's giving him a little treat. He's like, "Here you go, bud." Um, Something's like off about the drug this time or something. It's like this like red powder. We don't really know what it is. He asks, "What is this?" Even the
It's giving
drug dealer's
coke.
like, "I don't fucking know." So it's pretty crazy. I don't know. I think it's crazy. When he's like, "What is that?" I don't know. I didn't make it. Who did? But I don't do
Who
drugs.
did
So I don't
this?
know what they do. Maybe that's pretty standard in that community.
But
I
I
don't
don't do
know.
drugs.
He starts heading out. He's having a good time. He's feeling himself, gets in his car, and as he's driving, we get the honestly one of the dopest titles like cards I think I've seen. I was like,
Yeah,
I
it
just
was
want to keep
sick.
watching the title card, where as he's going down this long road, just in the distance, MADS in big old letters. It looks so sick.
Good job.
And while he's driving, listening to his music, feeling great, he like drops his cigarette, so he comes to a stop. And while he stopped, some woman comes slamming on his car, and she's like
Hmm.
covered in bandages. She's like a cover on her head. She can't really speak. And he's like about to call the
Hmm.
police. He does call the police, and they're like, "Oh yeah, cool. We're gonna send the police to you." But he just bought drugs. He can't have the police showing up. Oh no.
Bought and did.
Was it?
He bought
He bought
and
and
did
did the
drugs.
drugs. So he's like, "Uh-oh, the police cannot come here." Which, dude, like this is pretty serious. So
Yeah.
he just is like, "You know what? I'm gonna take you to a hospital. I'm not going to get the police to come because I'm scared now." And as they're driving, she's just like, he's trying to talk to her, but she's freaked out. She's panicked. And she's got a little, like, I don't even know what it was, a recorder. It's a sci fi
Yeah.
looking, like, PDA she's got in her hand.
It's got two little like
Yeah, there's like
antennae thing
prongs on
touching
this
each other.
thing. But it presses it, and it's just a scientist kind of just giving us the context for who she is. Like we he doesn't say this, but this is what I'm hearing. He's like, we are doing tests on this person. We gave her a zombie virus. We took out her teeth and her tongue. And she's like pointing like, that's me. That's me. But
They
he's
talk
not
about me.
processing any of this. He's just freaking out. And then
I also think they're speaking two
were
different
they?
languages.
Well, she can speak.
Yeah, I think the recording is supposed to be one language, and then he's
Oh,
another language.
he's
He's
French.
French, because at some point he's like,
Oh,
I
that
don't
makes a lot
understand what
more
this is."
sense. Cause like, dude, this is like pretty straightforward.
I think it was maybe German. I feel like caught German or
I know
Germany something.
no European languages. I'm so bad when it comes to languages, so it didn't cross my mind at all. I just thought I was like, oh, he's just a
Italian.
stupid. He's like stupid. He's also on drugs right now. But
Yeah, he's from.
maybe it was German. While they're driving though, she's like trying to like stop the car. She's freaking out. She's kind of panicking more and more and more. She grabs something, like just
Mhm.
stabs herself in the neck. Starts
Yep.
bleeding. Then she like puts her mouth on him to like try to bite him.
Oh yeah.
She put her mouth on his neck and got a whole bunch of blood on him because she's like bleeding out. And so I feel like she's trying to bite him, but she doesn't have teeth.
Right, Mrs. Ganesh. She's Ganeshing it.
And she dies. She dies in the. Oh my god! Don't remind me of that. She dies in the car though, and he's panicked. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's my birthday.
You gonna do this to my birthday on
On
my
my
birthday
birthday.
with my
Yep.
birthday cake on my
Yep, and
birthday?
she did.
And she did that.
So what are you to do? You cover her up and you just go take a shower. Which, yeah.
Not even like a good shower. There was no soap.
Honestly, though, I do love a good shower where I feel it, where it's like I was dirty before and now I'm not. And so actually, I took a really good shower.
Oh yeah.
He gets clean. We get the context that his dad. I'm also confused about this guy's age.
18.
He's 18. Okay, because like at some points, though, it's like they're teens. At some points, it's like they're 20-somethings. I think especially the other friends feel like 20-somethings. He feels 18.
Yeah. Well, you know, 18 is the drinking age. Yeah, no,
I'm just mean
there,
like
so.
the way that their lives are set up and like what they do. I guess it feels like weird. We get the context that his dad is out of town. His dad calls. He goes, "Oh, my flight's coming in tomorrow morning, so you know, I'll be home. Don't be partying." Teehee, aka I know you're partying. And like he's still just like panicked and just kind of like whatever. Okay, cool. Goes out back to his car after his shower. The girl's gone. Where'd she go? And he's not freaked out by this enough at all. No. Like at that point, I'm calling the police. Actually, I'm calling the police the second she stabs herself. Because I think I'm
calling the police the second this random lady is in my car.
Where I'm on drugs. Doing all this. When is the point where I don't care about getting in trouble for drugs? But I can see, I guess, your concern would be I'm on drugs. It looks like I stabbed her.
Yeah, but as soon as they rule you out. But anyways, that's
not. It's not about him calling the police because he doesn't do that. Instead, he's just kind of like, oh, where's she at? Someone's knocking on the door. It's his girlfriend, Anais or Anna.
Anna.
And I will. Okay, here's what I'll give you credit for your take. I was like this whole part where they're getting ready, where she's kind of talking. I was checked out a little bit. I'm like, we get it. You're getting ready for this party where he's freaking out. He's like panicked, and she's just like casually like, ready for a party. We're going to the big party tonight. A bunch of friends show up, and he goes, "What's that?" They're friends for the party. But right before they leave, he sets the home alarm. Hold on to that; it's going to come back later. And he's getting getting twitchy. He's doing a little like cocking his head, it's getting a little clicky noise while he's doing it. So we go, uh-oh. I think we see the zombie virus spreading.
That's just me at work. Oh, I meant to tell you, these people when they're starting to like, it's just me at work when I have my little pop punk playlist going and I get a good song.
You go in zombie mode. He's pretty good at it. I gotta say, he's pretty good at the little subtle head clicks. They're like driving to this party, and as they're driving, like there's like a lot of helicopters flying around. And that's why I think the movie does a really good job of having stuff happening in the background. It's like not weird. He just seems like kind of like he's having a hard time focusing. A bunch of lights are everywhere. He seems kind of interested in the lights. And they get to this party, and it's just like a party that is partying. I really wish I had enough to say about this. There's a lot of him just wandering the party because he's now kind of feeling weird. He's not quite feeling himself. He's just wandering through these strobe lighty rooms, which would stress me the hell out.
Yeah. Yeah, they do a good job of conveying the overstimulation that he is experiencing.
This is where I 100% at some point in this party, I know there was a cut. Because when you have strobe lights like that, it's so easy to do a cut. I'm so positive. I don't buy this, but maybe I'm just a hater. During the party, he like puts a mask on because this is a mask party with like the weirdest masks. What? It wasn't a mask. It wasn't a
I saw
mask
masks
party,
on
but
the
there was, like, a
wall.
bunch of masks. Like, kids are wearing masks. So not everyone's wearing it, but
Okay.
enough people are that I'm like, this is a thing we do. And they're weird masks. Like, he puts on one that has, like, 6 eyes?
Yeah, it's 3 sets of eyes, 3 ears, and 3
It's such a weird mask. He goes in the bathroom, just kind of, like, stares at himself for a little minute, which is what I do when I go out. I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna stare at myself like, what the fuck's going on? That is valid.
If you're buzzing.
That part's valid. And while he's in there,
Mhm,
Anais and her best friend Julia come on in. And they don't know he's in there. They're just in a
Julia!
different room. Or a different part. It's like sectioned off.
Yeah.
And they do some of the drugs that Ramon had bought.
Mhm.
And so they're having a little silly, goofy time. Julia has a pregnancy test. Julia has a pregnancy test in her bag, and Anais is like, "What the hell's going on? You haven't had sex with anybody like in forever. That's so weird." And she went, "Tee me and your boyfriend."
I have questions actually, because I was very confused. So backing up a little bit, just a little second here. When I'm gonna call her Anna. When Anna gets to
Yeah, wake him up.
house, yes, and she's sitting in the yard talking to Siri. She's like texting. I swear it was like, hold on, babe, I will be there. We'll be there soon. I just want to talk to him. And then she was trying to talk to Roman. So I was like, is she cheating with someone? And then also she's like damn near forcing him to make out with her when he's obviously like
I
not
think the
with
implication is
on the
that
way
they have
there.
not been as like connected. And so she's writing off something weird like zombie things as like they have been distant, maybe. Because she writes off a lot of things like when he's making clicking noises in the truck. That's a little alarming.
But she like called someone else babe, which
I think
it
it's
could have
probably
been
Julia.
Julia, I guess.
You
And
call Katie babe all the
but
time.
then when they get, I know. That's why I was like, it could have been Julia. But then when they're getting off the truck to go into the party, she says, remember, just like always, we're just buddies, okay?
Maybe it's like a situationship.
I'm like so
It could be a
confused.
situationship.
And then he's sleeping with Julia, who's Anna's best friend. And I was hoping you would have answers,
I mean,
but it's
no.
fine.
Yes, because to me this is a silent film, basically. Where a lot of that dialogue I am not even processing.
He said it. He said we
Usually don't say a lot. They don't say a lot in this
croissant.
movie. Even if the parts they do say is not a lot. I think this is like the only character interaction I fully like was like, this seems important in any way. Where she's just like, teehee, I slept with Roman, and Anna just kind of like books it out of there pissed. She's like, oh, that's cute, and leaves. And Roman comes out and he confirms to us, yeah, he probably did have sex with her. He starts making out with Julia. And then he gets like violently, like he's a little bit too into it. He seems to like get scared by it. No, sorry. She stops. Yeah. She gets kind of spooked by him and is like, your eyes look weird. And I love what they do with the zombie eyes. I think the zombie eyes is so fun. I didn't notice it in this scene, so I don't think they really show it, but what we see with the zombie eyes, maybe I did as in process, is that they seem to like glow. The pupils themselves seem to glow in the dark. And it's so fun to watch.
Yeah, hard to agree.
Oh, the dad calls and is like, hey, the alarm's going off. Aren't you at home? He's like, yeah, I am. Who's in the house? There's something moving in the house. So now he's got an objective. He's like, gotta go deal with this. But on his way out, he gets kind of infatuated by the lights again. And that's why I was like, oh, his eyes are glowing. That's so sick. Anna's coming up and she's trying to like make out with him a little bit, but he's not really feeling it. He goes outside and just straight up attacks a dude who's like, just be like, "Oh, Roman, what's up? What's up?" And he just beats the hell out of him, like slamming his head on the ground.
Yeah, that guy.
No,
dead. Or severely brain
they
damaged.
said broken jaw. His jaw was broken. It was.
Yeah, because you don't know about brain damage
His
right
head was
away.
stepping on grass.
Gotta go to a hospital first.
So maybe he's okay.
A lot and hard.
And so then he kind of like, everyone's like, oh my god, oh my god. Everyone rushes the guy he attacked. He just kind of makes his way out of this place. And I don't know why. This is my favorite scene. Like, I don't understand why. He gets on a bike. He just steals someone's bike and he calls the security company. And he's trying to deactivate the alarm, but they're like, no, you have to do it in person. Walk over to the panel. If you don't do it, we have to call the police. He's like, no, don't call the police. Don't do it.
Not
He's like, please stop. And he's like, I'm right there next to it. And they're like, cool, we'll put you on hold. And it's just like you watch him biking home. Because this is one shot, one take. Him biking home every few minutes. They're like, you didn't do it. I'm right there. Wait, hold on, I'm right there. I don't know. There's something just so fun to me about watching him bike home.
Ben, there's this movie called E.T.
I can watch like 30 minutes of him just biking home panicked and be like, wait, just one more minute. And of course he gets there, turns off the alarm, and what's going on? He hears movement because the girl is clearly alive and moving about and doing her things.
She's just doing girly things, you know?
And she is. She's in the bathtub having some me time, slicing up her flesh.
God forbid a woman has hobbies. God forbid a woman has hobbies.
Practices self-care.
You know.
And like, I forgot what she was doing because it's my second time watching. I was like, what is she doing? She's cutting out a tracker. She like cuts like a little device out of her neck. She's showing him like, look, this is the thing. And he's not processing anything. He kind of like backs into the hallway and he sees through the window there's some dudes with guns and masks. And now things are getting a little serious. I was like, oh, it's getting serious. He hides and she comes out and does a little zombie crawl, which I could tell they were so hype about. They definitely were like, we gotta get a shot of her doing the zombie crawl. They cast a dancer. I'm willing to bet she's a dancer.
Mm-hmm. Or a gymnast.
I think she's a dancer. 9 times out of 10, they have dancers doing these things. She goes like crawling out towards where the soldiers are. Gra-ta-ta. She's presumably dead. We assume she's dead. And now he's like, I gotta get out of here because we're just soldiers with guns walking around. And it's not that hard for him. He just kind of walks out the back door while they're checking the other rooms.
Yeah, he just kind of
He's not being that quiet. I think these are bad soldiers.
They just don't care about him.
Running through like a cornfield or something. The cornfield, I was like, obviously does exist in this space. Obviously it does factually. But in my head I'm like, that's disconnected. But it factually does connect here and exist. So
well, it's funny because when you were like, I didn't think about it when we were watching the movie, but as you're saying it right now, my brain was like, do they even grow corn in France? Yeah, bitch. Probably. Listen, I can't confirm it. But
he gets out, so he escapes no problem. He's like, he starts having the time of his life. He's so giggly. He's like, tee, I did it. I'm so cool. But he's getting a little bit more zombie like. He's super zombie. I think he coughs up blood. I didn't really foresee it, but then like while he's walking, he had like an insane amount of blood on him all of a sudden. He starts like gnawing at his hand. He's just like tee-hee-heeing around. And as he's walking, a van pulls up, bunch of soldiers with guns pull him in, and gratata. R.I.P. Roman. And as they're driving, this is the second coolest part to me.
Yes,
As they're driving, this
yes,
van goes
yes. This is the
flying
cool
right
part
past
for me.
Anna, and we have a new POV switch. Now we're following Anna. I was like, that's so fun.
Loved. I was obsessed
I
how
don't
they
know
did
what,
this.
it's
Yes.
so simple, but it was so cool.
Yes. Yes, both transition scenes I am obsessed with. I think
I
those
think
are
this
the
one was the
coolest
cool one.
things.
I think
But
this was the
proceed.
coolest one of just
It
we're
is.
following this van
It
zooming
is the
by, and
coolest
then
one.
she almost gets hit, and we switch to her.
Yeah. It's
And she's super pissed off. She's like trying to call Roman. She's like, I check in about your place. Someone answers. It takes her way too long to think this. She doesn't even process it's not Roman talking to her. She's like, oh my God.
it don't sound anything like him.
Oh my God, you like where like what's going on? Where are you? You're acting so weird. Oh my God, Julia's pregnant and you slept with her. Oh my God. And then on the other end, just, where are you? What? I was at your place. Where are you now? Like, Anna, I need you to fucking lock in
Lock in
because that
trigger.
is not your boyfriend. I'm gonna say she calls an Uber because I don't know what this thing was. It's not a taxi. It's a van.
It's a very
It's a
interesting
van.
man.
It's probably got a word, but to me, it's an Uber. So she gets into an
I wish this
Uber,
man would find a driver.
upset, and she's now twitchy. And I'm gonna say it. She was not as good as Roman with the twitchiness. She went. I
Not
think
immediately.
later on, I think it's
Not immediately.
fine because when she goes hardcore, but her early points, I'm like, you're already doing too much, and it's every 2 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, I
It's a
don't know
little.
what your headspace is
Yeah.
supposed to be right here, but
Oh, you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay.
I don't like how you said that actually.
I'm excited. I'm really excited though.
um. Oh, and then she gets a call from Julia, and Julia's like, "Oh my God, things are so crazy. Things are hectic. Where are you? I need to find you." Like, I'm freaking out. People are acting weird. Anna notices that there's a van that's been following them. So of course Uber driver's like, I'm gonna go yell at these guys. Those guys got road rage, and it's the military, and they shoot him immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So Anna, still fighting her zombie. She gets in, she drives away. She like fully crawls out and has she drives a good enough distance away, gets out and has another full zombie moment, like she's on the ground having a seizure. But
Yeah.
once the military shows up, she stands up. They start like shooting at her. They hit her a good amount, but she ain't going down.
Yeah.
And it's
No,
not like
keep
all
running.
shoulder shots. They hit her body too. She stumbles
Mm-hmm.
her way to like a bar. It's like a bar, but like clearly like a different, like an older kind of vibe. And this is crazy to me because he
Sidebar.
runs up and goes, "They're coming! They're coming! We need to lock the doors. Give me the keys." And they give her the keys. No one wants to verify that what she's saying is true. No one's gonna lock the door themselves. You just going to give this girl the keys?
Yeah, you can't really verify until it's
I
too
would at the
late,
very
but
least
like
go
don't
poke
give
my
her
head out
the
the window
keys.
of the door. I'm like, what's going on? Be like, here you go. I'd call a manager.
You don't got
I'd probably
time,
lock
Ben.
it
They're
myself.
coming.
But so they all
Yeah.
lock it. Everyone's kind of freaked out. She runs into the bathroom to kind of check out the damage. And yeah, she's got like 4 holes in her stomach. And she's like, my body. Oh my God. My
My
poor
poor
body.
body.
And while she's in there, kind of going back and forth, like looking at herself the same way Roman was, and just like losing her mind a bit, the military shows up. I say military. I don't think these guys are military. I don't know what they are. I assume it's like some kind
It
of
seems like they
mercenary
could be.
group, and they just start killing everyone in the bar. So she crawls out the window to escape. And I think at this point, that's when Julia.
Again, did not have a very hard
No,
time
you're telling
escaping.
me that these guys didn't have a single person watching the door? It's not like she was very far from the entrance. She's crawled out and
Right.
no one saw it.
Well, one of them said, "We know you're in there."
And then they
And
didn't,
then it
yeah.
just-
And then went, the window's open, but there's no one here. I guess we were wrong. But I think Julia calls and is like, meet me here. I have my bike. We gotta get out of here. And Anna's going like again, full zombie, nonstop. She's hissing. Her tongue's out like
Mhm.
crazy. She doesn't seem to know where to look. She's looking at every single light.
Mhm.
While she's like walking to wherever Julia said, she passes a woman in like a tunnel and just, again, attacks her and beats the shit out of her. Just for fun, just for little giggles. She goes on, keeps going on. She finds like a guy who's just chilling with his bike. And she just grabs it and throws him overboard. Or throws not overboard. It's not on a boat. She throws him into the river. And I'm confused how anybody's just existing on the street right now. Why they're not sirens going off? Why is there nothing? Because then while she's biking, the sirens start going off. Why would that not?
Well, you're just like a little bit.
Why would that not have happened? If you are walking into bars and shooting every person, you should have had the sirens going already. That should have happened already. But she is like, she's biking. And again, this is another scene. I think I just like these long, drawn out people traveling somewhere shots. Because while she's biking,
but it's because you have FOMO.
It's not the FOMO. I think it's the, just the idea.
You get to see where they're going and what they're doing.
Traveling and just kind of like vibing so hard in that moment. I think they're vibing. They're stressfully vibing, but I think they're vibing.
I mean, she's definitely vibing. She's definitely vibing. She's like having a great
looking
time.
At every single street light. She's just like coming in and out of like consciousness, it seems like, where it's like, it's her, it's zombie. It's her, it's zombie.
She's skipping, she's giggling, she's walking like, she's got the little, yeah, she's having a great time.
She makes it to Julia, who's like, let's get on my bike, we're gonna get out of the city. And she's like, uh-oh, you're not in a good spot, Anna. Like, we gotta get you dealt with. And also they keep talking about how like everyone's having bad trips. They go, oh no, this is a bad trip. This is a bad trip. That feels important for what I think you're gonna talk about. And then while they are on their bike, again, I enjoy this scene. She's got Anna on the back, Julia's in the front, and Anna's fully zombie at this point. She's just kind of like hissing and screaming, and she's bleeding like crazy. And Julia's a really good friend because she keeps her around for a long time. Well, Anna is like,
yes, she does,
smothering blood all over Julia's face. She's like putting her hands in Julia's mouth, covering up her eyes.
Yeah, covering her eyes while she's driving. Yeah.
And Julia's just like, oh my God, let's get you help. Let's get you help. And they're just screaming. I don't know. It's also a fun sequence.
It is.
And eventually Julia's like, this is too much. They like come to a stop and she's like, I'm going to come back for you.
You stay here.
I promise. Oh, because also whilst they're driving, she's like, the roads are all blocked. We can't get out of the city. We're trapped. And so after she leaves Anna, she gets a call from her mom who's like, I'm stuck. Please, I need help. So she's like, gotta go save my mom. This part reminded me of Cloverfield. And Cloverfield vibes. And she's like, I'll be home. I'll be right there. She gets to the mom's house and goes in the elevator. What the fuck? Why would you go in the elevator?
Just like they tried to.
Oh my God, like they tried to do. I forgot they tried to do it in Cloverfield. Don't get me started on that. But why would you try? In any crisis, do not go in the elevator. Because, of course,
they're tired.
Elevator, it comes to a complete stop. And we hear like people are looking for help. And we also know Anna's like kind of followed her there. We hear that Anna has followed her to this place, kills a guy in the apartment building. And I'll be real, I don't know how she gets out. I forget how she gets out.
Elevator turns back on.
Okay. So eventually she gets out. The whole place is like in ruins. People are dead. there are soldiers who are dead, so we know the military is also here. She makes her way back to her home, and Anna's already eaten her mom's face, like, a lot. And you know what? This is a gory part. That
Like,
is a gory part where the whole face is gone.
Yeah. There's a couple.
And Anna's like now in hunter mode. She's trying to kill Julia. Julia gets some help. A soldier like finds Julia and is like, "Stay here. I'm gonna help you." And I think like what the soldier doesn't know is that Anna is an ankle biter. Because while she's like looking around, Anna comes like diving behind something, bites the soldier on the ankle.
Yeah, she does.
And like they kill Anna. But then the soldier takes off her mask, and maybe this is Noah. Maybe.
Maybe.
And she's like, "You need to get out of here. We were told to kill everyone who had contact." She's been bitten, so she's like, "I'm fucked." But you can make it probably. So you gotta just like get out of here or something. Julia turns her back. The soldier kills herself.
Oh, trigger warning suicide. Forgot that one.
And Julia starts like giggling and laughing at it, kind of like Anna did. And just maniacally, and she just kind of collapses, and she's laughing and she's crying. As in the background, we see like fire be raining down, like bombs raining down on the city, and that's the end of the movie. It's a very fast movie.
It's quick. It is quick.
It's sick and awesome.
Boy, oh boy.
And all one shot.
Allegedly. Well, I guess first, Ben. Are you ready? You ready to dive in?
Let's go.
So, first and foremost, this movie kind of leaves it a little unclear. I think it's leaning towards one, but it's a little unclear if this is like caused by the drug.
I'm 100% positive.
People are just happening to
this
do
is
drugs.
Not from the drugs. I'm 100% positive it's from the girl who broke out of a lab that they said they give a virus to.
Well, they make it so, but it's like that happens after he takes the drugs.
Well, that had even happened.
So is it real? Yeah. So the big thing with this, like the big question with this movie is like, is all of this because of that woman, or is it the drugs making them hallucinate, or are the drugs infecting them?
Is it supposed to be that? Like, is there?
You can't. I mean, it's
has
unclear.
The director said that?
I didn't look into what the director has said, but online, it's people arguing. It's people online arguing like, is it like a shared psychosis? Is it a shared psychosis because of the drugs, or did this woman have something that the government did to her that she's now spreading?
I think this is a very literal movie, and I would disagree with it because.
So what do you think?
Because of her. My argument against the psychosis is I don't think this is an unreliable narrator movie because of the protagonist switches.
But all three of them did the drug.
Oh shit, they are the only ones who did the drugs, aren't they?
Yeah. And somebody, like I did see online, somebody brought that up because nothing happens until after it's not even like immediately after he takes the drugs.
That is a ridiculous standard to use because that's the first scene of the movie.
Well, hold on. So let me break it down a little bit more for you. So I didn't jot these down, so I might not get it perfect, but like, bear with me. So the lady hops in his car. And everything happens. And when he gets home, you may recall, he like gets out of the car, he's freaking out, and he turns around and she's gone.
Yeah, I guess that is a good point that she disappeared with no explanation.
Where'd she go? And then all this time when he's getting ready for the party and the friends are there and everything else, where'd she
Okay, that's a good argument. I actually.
And also, why is there no blood anywhere? So that's one thing. And then if you follow that logic, then the further thought process is that the dad
Yeah,
never
so
called him.
then what
There was never
so what do people
anybody on
think is real?
security. Because remember, the dad did the creepy laugh.
Yes, the dad did the creepy laugh, that then later on there was a creepy laugh with Julia on the phone or Anna on the phone at some point.
One of them.
I remember thinking, that's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
was this drugs?
And then, so I have a few more for you. Anna, the only phone call that would like that's proven to be real is the one between Julie and Anna because they do find each other. So they did communicate. They were able to find each other.
Wait, so does that suggest what
The
happened
soldiers.
to Roman according to that theory?
Well,
All right,
so
I'm gonna have
hold
myself.
on. The soldiers are killing everyone on site. So why would that one wait and not kill Julia?
Not even that with that one wait. There's also like when she like gets out of her Uber and she's going full zombie mode. They are like right next to her, and they wait for her to start running. Wait,
Right. So
wait, is it drug?
and so the thought process is that none of it is happening. Like the world is not ending. This is just like this drug is causing this shared delusion.
Okay, what happened to him though? What happened to Roman?
That was not part of what I saw. But I mean, theoretically, if you're following the drug thing, could have been an OD because he was like drinking and doing the drugs. It could just be left ambiguous because we've moved on to the next person. There is no slowdown. There's no resolution.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
So
wait.
That's
That kind of like
theory.
makes sense, but
But then also another theory, and this one did not have as much to back it up, but the tape recording that Miss Girl from the Forest had was talking about how she was basically a government experiment. So then another theory is that she's been infected with some government experiment thing. And I think there was a couple other things throughout the movie that kind of suggested that, but they weren't as prominent as the drug theory.
No, but like that. What do you mean that's not as? I think that her existence is enough for that theory. Like,
no, I mean like there were other hints throughout the movie, but there were not as many, and they were not as clear as the drug ones. But then also the title of the movie is MadS, so is this just like a mental illness thing, another shared delusion of a different kind?
Because I got the sense like MadS not supposed to be angry, it's supposed to be like madness, especially with Anna,
Madness,
who is really struggling to keep her like sense of reality. I feel like.
Right. So it is unclear. Technically, it's unclear what caused it. So I think it's the drugs. I think that has the most evidence supporting it, and that it's like a shared delusion. Because, like I said, how are you saying his name? Roman snorted the unknown drug. The girls are later taking the same drug, and they're all having the same, like, kind of spiral, if you will. But also, this is another one that could be like, is it the drug or is it this illness that the government injected with this woman? All of them are getting blood ingested in them at some point.
Yeah.
Like when that lady bangs her head and bleeds, she's getting blood in Roman's orifices. Anna is shoving her blood in Julia's blood.
I'm assuming
not in her blood, but in her mouth.
Julia or Anna got it from making out with Roman.
Right. So that's like could be an illness thing. It's unclear. But I'm curious. How far in my notes have you looked?
I've actually was really good. Usually I'm like so bad at looking at your notes. This time I have not done too much.
Okay.
I glanced through.
Okay. No, that's
not glance. I think I earlier just saw you mention drugs as cause or something at one point. I saw those words and I just ignored the rest. It was when I was checking to see what your pick for next week was.
I'm curious what you think this movie is actually about.
I think it's not necessarily about anything.
So that's what I
I think
was
that this is
thinking, and then I
largely
was
a
like, I always
technical, like, what it hopes to add is the technical part of having a one-shot zombie movie, which really makes
yeah,
your
the
job
technical
harder.
aspects. Well, so I always have like my own thoughts about a movie, but I will look online to see what other people are saying just to make sure I'm not saying something crazy or to find like other supporting evidence
Yeah.
I didn't think of, you know? The people believe that this movie is harping on the recklessness and selfishness of youth and the damage that can cause to a society.
I think that's
So I will
yes.
break down.
You break down for me.
I will break
I'm getting ahead of
down.
myself.
So first and foremost, and I can't argue this point. Roman does come across as like an
Yeah.
entitled party boy. He's very chain smokers. R.I.P. Roman, you would have loved Closer by the Chainsmokers, you know? And so when this woman is in his car, he's like asking her if she's okay, but his first like moment of panic is realizing his dad's car is messed up. He's like, "Oh shit, the car." He's worried about the punishment
Well, because
he's going to face
he
for the
already got
car.
the cigarette in it.
And also the blood. We also see him cheat on his girlfriend
Yeah,
with her
that's the
best
part that I'm
friend,
like,
which
wait,
is
that because that
pretty.
does this happen for no real reason. That
It's
doesn't really
just cuz.
contribute anything.
Yep. Nope. That kid he beat up was for also no reason. He just started wailing on him. And after everything that in his world, whether we think it actually happened or not, happened with the lady who got in his car, he still goes
Well,
out
it's his
and parties.
birthday. What do you like? Come on. It's all about
Well,
you, girl, on your 18th birthday.
it certainly was not about all about that girl who
No,
got in
that's his
his car.
birthday.
So there's some selfishness and entitlement there going on. We're entitled to another girl just cuz doesn't matter that I'm
Mhm.
with someone else and that person is her bestie. I'm more concerned about the consequences I'm going to face about this car and the consequences I'm going to face for being on drugs than the well-being of this woman. I don't care that this woman is like missing,
Mhm.
maybe dying in my house. I'm gonna go out. And he did technically protest a little bit. He was like, I don't really want to go out. And Anna was like, come on, come on. And then he went out, so it didn't
I don't
take a
think
lot.
because I don't see that as him
And
trying
then,
to. He's like, I'm gonna go party instead of worry about this. I saw this him being like, I should worry about this, but I gotta act normal. And now I'm like trying to act normal, but also I'm worried about this because the whole time he's still like low key worried.
but Ben, would you go to a party? Would you not call the cops?
I'm not gonna be doing drugs.
Would your main concern be your punishment because your dad's
No, I'm an
car?
adult at my own car.
See, you're not. It's not a good excuse.
I'd be pissed
And
by
then
the
we
car.
also have Anna. Be pissed about it. We have Anna, and I have lots of thoughts about her in general and the acting and everything. So this might be a little bit of
Oh,
a minute
lock
here.
in.
Her character very entitled and selfish. I think personally, I did not like Anna.
Why?
I did not like Anna. So Roman is like, I don't want to go to the party. He obviously has something going on. He's obviously not feeling great. He's out of it. And she's like, let's go to the party. We have to go to the party. Gets him to go to the party. On the way there, he's obviously
Uh,
going through something. This man is twitching
yeah.
the hell out. He's not forming a single fucking sentence. And she's like grabbing his face and pulling him towards her,
She's
kind of
saying, look at me, look at me.
aggressively.
This
She's
isn't
like
you.
bordering
This
on
isn't you.
sexual
Look at
assault.
me.
No, 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 no. This bitch is bordering on sexual assault because he's obviously drugged and out of it. And she knows he did drugs because the first interaction we have of Anna is not, hi, babe, how are you? It's, did you get the drugs? Can I come over and have some?
That's just that lifestyle. That's that culture. You don't know that culture.
And I don't. But she's also just focused on her and what she wants, and hers seems to be very like not stimulant necessarily, but like vice. She's going for
Yeah.
vices the whole time. Not to say that Roman is not, but he also has the like whole like is this woman dead? Is this a murder? Like what is
Yeah.
happening over here? Anna's just like straight vices. So she pressures him to go to the party. First time we meet him, she's not asking about him. It's, do you have the drugs? Can I have some? And then it's, I love you. I care about you. That shit after. It's
Okay.
an
Okay.
afterthought.
That's valid. You got me. You got me.
When he's obviously drugged, she doesn't care. And she's like I said, damn near sexually assaulting him, forcing him to kiss her when he's obviously drugged. Well, drugged. He did drugs. Manhandling him. Oh, and when he's tweaking out, she's like, what, are you not attracted to me anymore? Like, him being out of it and going through something is about her.
Yeah, you fucking hate.
Not, are you good,
You fucking
dog?
hate Anna, dude.
Yeah, she's annoying. She was annoying.
She's
I
just
did
like
not
5
like her.
lines.
But every time, well, no, because this car ride is like her yapping almost nonstop.
I'm not paying. I didn't pay attention to any of her yapping at all.
I had to read all of it. I had to read all of it. And every
I
time
said
she
my silent
says,
films making
granted,
noise.
she's speaking in a French accent, so like maybe I'm just not familiar with the tonality, but it seems like based on everything else, when she's talking, she's like fine, chill. But every time she asks him if he's okay, it's like, are you okay? What's wrong with you?
I think you might just hate women.
There's an attitude. I don't hate women because Julia's up next. Okay. That said, before we move to Julia, I do have to say, I thought this actress playing zombie Anna was so good.
I think when she goes full zombie.
Yes, full zombie was. I think like her body and facial control was
specifically
crazy.
after she got out of the bar, I was okay with it. I think there's maybe a few scenes of where I don't blame her, and maybe it's just they had to do setup behind the scenes that we aren't seeing, but her just doing a lot of the like. There's a little bit too much, but I'm willing to bet that's probably like we need to be doing something on the screen while in the background moving like around. Yeah. Because actually, in the scene I'm thinking of, it's when she gets off the bike, and I'm assuming here the bike when like Anna and Julia are riding the bike, it's probably like on something. Is my guess.
And they had to like.
And so like she's doing that while they're taking the bike off of whatever it was being pulled by. Because then Julie gets on it and we see the full bike. That's my So I was like, actually, I forgive her for that because it's all about the technical part. I know nothing about it, but I'm just assuming.
I was very captivated by her bodily control and facial expression control during her zombie moments, and I loved her little like silly skippy hand at like this walk. That was very fun. Julia, she's complicated to me.
Oh, why? Because she cheats
because
she sleeps with her best friend's possible boyfriend.
So that makes that's bad. That's not good. That's not being a good friend. But as you mentioned, Anna's obviously not doing well. She's obviously not okay, and she's obviously a danger. And Julia is like,
oh my god, she is so much
on as long as she can.
We're friends.
She is so determined to get this girl help.
Nah.
Absolutely not, dog. I see you.
The second you make a clicking, hissing sound, oh, bye-bye.
Ben, I was gonna say, second you twitch or make a weird noise, I'm bailing, but like,
you wouldn't actually.
You have a tick, bud.
Oh my god! The second my tick disorder goes off,
so I can't do that. No, that's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say
tick disorder.
You already told the people at the pod. Yeah, you're having a see you next Tuesday day, so you were like, let me just put a disclaimer out there.
That's right. That's right. So the second I say see you next Tuesday, you said you're gonna go bye. Cancel.
No.
Cancel.
See, I was gonna say, second you do that,
You got
I'm
no
leaving your
excuse.
ass,
I'm
but like,
leaving
no,
your ass
I gotta
behind
wait it
so
out.
fast.
See, I gotta see if you're hitting the first.
I'm gonna add those to my ticks so that way you can't possibly be ready for me.
That's so funny. But yeah, so Julia's complicated. Oh, and also like the moment where she's having to choose between helping
Oh my
Anna,
gosh,
who's
and her
in and
mom.
out of consciousness, and having to go help her mom is devastating. And the fact that she does choose to go help her mom and not just like bail on everybody and self preserve, Julia's complicated.
She's so Julia.
Julia, Julia.
She's so Julia. Do you know what I'm referencing?
Okay, for reference, because you didn't. No.
I'm referencing Brat, I think. I actually didn't listen. I didn't listen to Brat, so I don't know.
I didn't listen to Brad either. I am referencing when Anna is yelling to Julia, and she's like,
I figured that's what
Julia,
you were
I'm
doing.
gonna eat your
I just
fucking
I can't believe you
pizza.
didn't listen to Brat.
Oh no, I don't like Charlie XCX.
I mean, I was gonna say neither do I, but I don't like Brat.
Her Twitter presence is very annoying to me. But that's what this is about. Julia, complicated character. She's not entirely selfish. She's not entirely selfless.
Mm-hmm.
You know? She's the most morally gray. Also, this movie does the transition shots from one character to the next is a very cool way to show how like quickly things spread and how quickly things can.
No, I think it does a good job of like
no
we see from the first girl just kind of like and Roman leading up to like, oh yeah, we're in full chaos mode was done so well.
And it's in a matter of like hours.
We know how long it is because we live it out in real time. It's 90 minutes.
You're right. But Ben, this movie did remind me a little bit of like COVID times when influencers and such were still going out and partying and traveling and not caring about like how we were not supposed to do that, which does align with like the selfishness and entitlement theory that the people
that
have.
actually makes sense given the unprecedented time.
Right? And it came out in 2024.
When did he go on his run?
So when did he go
what
on
year
his
was
run?
that? The director who's was he you see he was on a run and he saw a zombie and the zombie god spoke to him?
Oh,
that was your fun fact.
Running. I'm sorry. But so they, as you've mentioned, they do a lot with light in this movie. And so the premise is that the moments of lucidity are when the characters are in the dark. The light makes them tweak out.
It does. I didn't process that.
That's why they're so like bugs to a
moss to a flame is what you're trying to say.
Thank you. Bugs to a light. Yes. So it makes them so when Anna is mega tweaking out, it's when she's under all those street lights and there's no darkness. And so I did not find this online. This is coming from my own brain, but I'm wondering if there's an element of like shedding light on the truth, because when they are under the light, they are essentially like shells of humans, numbed out people who are just focused on consuming something, i.e. Roman and his red cocaine, Anna and like literally any vice you can think of. And then Julia, I don't know about Julia. She's a wild card for me. So consuming regardless of consequence. They're wilding out under the light, shedding light on the truth, showing who you really are.
I know what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
When there's no like, the filter of lucidity is gone.
I guess.
I don't know.
There's something there.
Something to think about. There's something there. So again, aligned with the selfishness and entitlement, is showing how like damaging behaviors can lead to societal collapse. So these kids are very focused, at least in the 90 minutes that we see them, focused on partying and have a good time, that they don't really care about the consequences they are facing, be it zombies, harming themselves or others, i.e., beating that kid up for no reason, or the mental/physical consequences, i.e., we're sharing a wild bad trip, we're all hallucinating, the physical damage of like doing all these drugs to yourself and how it like alters your brain and such. Also, excessive drug use and partying is often associated with numbing, which is becoming, a shell of yourself and only getting glimpses of who you were before, which is kind of a zombie-like state, especially for this form of zombie, where they're having these moments of like being lucid. And how these behaviors and excess can cause the societal downfall. Because at the end of the movie, the city's getting bombed.
What the fuck did that soldier mean? Get out of the city. There's no time. Babe, there's no time.
There's no city. It's like, we can't do it. So whether this is like a mental health thing or a drug thing or a virus thing, it's kind of representative of just general numbing activities. Excuse me, where you're not going like fully mindless. You're having those moments of like, oh, this isn't good. And glimpses to reality. But it's also more brutal. It's more brutal when you have those glimpses of reality and the like coming back to yourself than just being fully gone, because you have those moments of understanding that something's fucked up and you have no control over it.
I think it's good analysis.
And that's the movie.
I see it. Sometimes I disagree. That's how I don't disagree.
Thanks. Half of it was other people, half of it was me.
You're so smart.
Thank you. The madness was me. That last bit, that was me. The light, that was all me. So Ben,
I don't know actually. I think, how many lives would I give it?
How many? Real lives, not zombie lives.
I think I'd give it 5 or 6 out of 9 lives.
Do you want a 5.5?
Let's do a 5. Oh, you're right. I forget I can do 0.5. 5.5 out of 9.
You can do it.
Because I think the technical aspect is so fun. I love a movie that I'm watching in real time. Because there's no question of like, something happened later. No, it's all happening right there. It does a really good job of having stuff happen in the background.
Yes, it's cute. You could watch it more than once and see new things in the back. And I do like stuff like that.
He rides that bike for a good amount of time.
He does. It's a long bike ride. I gave it a 5 out of 9, so we are on the same page this week.
But now here's the question. We can't do 5.25, Cheyenne. We can't do it.
You're right, because it's out of 5 on Letterboxd, so we really can't do that.
I said 5, and you pushed me to do 5.5. I will concede to your 5. I will concede to your 5.
Wait, 5? Okay. Well, that 5 stars? No, 5 is 5 out of 9, which is 4 left.
2.5 or 3.
I like that. But yeah, everything technical I think is like really good. I think the acting's solid, the light play is solid,
cool eye effect,
the background, the eyes are sick. The one shot works really well in this movie. The creativity to pull it off is amazing.
That transition from Ramon to Anna.
Oh, it's so good.
That's for 3. That's for 3 stars already.
I agree, but the storyline and the plot are like, meh.
It's a zombie movie. They're never good.
Cool take. I said it was a cool take on a boring baseline, but not crazy enough to woo me.
I'm changing my answer to 6 lives. Because while I was talking, I convinced myself.
Why? Oh, okay. Sure, it's still close to what I said. So Ben, what do we want to say about this movie on Letterboxd? Julia.
I think You're So Julia. Make the brat reference that neither of us know.
Love that.
Make sure that's not the references.
This is from Brat,
You're
right?
So Julia. Yeah.
What if it's You're So Julia, parentheses, this is
Yes.
from Brat, right?
Yes.
Got it. And so, let's see if I'm more successful with this today. That was significantly faster.
Unfortunately.
You want me to make it take longer? You said unfortunately.
Say what you want to say.
It's time for Voices from the Void. Ben, so Margot Windus on Letterboxd gave it 3 stars and said, "Oh, I included this one just for you and me, buddy." As they all are, it's our podcast, but this one's
I'm
extra
curious
special.
why.
No. Fuck no. If I see a zombie riding a bike, I'm killing myself on the spot.
But I established, actually, I think I say in the bonus episode coming out, absolutely not. In the zombie apocalypse, I'm going to live for the aesthetic.
Oh, fuck. Even if they're on a bike.
No, for the aesthetic, for the trauma bonding.
Fuck. Okay, but the sentiment. We share the sentiment. We also have Jury, star emoji, on Letterboxd, who also gave it 3. Popular rating. And they said, when your friend group's small, but y'all fucking infected.
And there's incest in the friend group.
Did you say there's incest
friend group
in the friend
incest? Because he's hooking up with the friend too.
Oh, yeah. They got all the inf. All right, Ben. That means it's time for the next week reveal.
I will make it clear that I did give Cheyenne an out. I did give Cheyenne an out if it is Beyond Sadness. Or we just don't care what people say.
Okay. Gotta check the other page.
It's going to be Pet Cemetery because you're not upset by now.
We're having a pivot.
Is it
We're having a
Incantation?
pivot, and I wasn't expecting that. Okay. What do you
I don't think
it
it's
is?
sadness. You'd be a lot more upset by this. You seem confused.
I am confused. It's Pet Cemetery.
Why are you confused?
But because so the pod page has been exactly tied the entire time the poll has been out. And then the sadness has been winning by a lot on my Instagram. And then somehow between
a
like
guardian
2 p.m.
angel jumped in.
Now the zombie got
saved you.
No. It said no. So it's Pet Cemetery. Okay. We haven't had a staple win since Jeepers Creepers, so that's fun. Yay! I love this for me. So next week, guys, you can find us yapping about the OG Pet Cemetery. We will tell our kitty cats to, plug their ears for that one.
You would never come back as a zombie, right, princess?
No, princess. And so, it's time for pitch, bitch.
So
do it.
And this is unfortunate because last week I was going to pitch. I saw the TV Globe, but I was like, let me save it for Pride Month. Not doing the math that the next week episode will come out during Pride Month. Oops.
Because we're like 2 weeks ahead.
So now I would like to spend some time dedicating my picks to Pride Month. And I told Shine she should do the same. So I bullied her a little bit. So my choice, and this is a niche pick, I think. A movie called Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker.
I can't say I've heard of it, but
the
the
name is
name is
fun.
fun.
It's from the 80s, I think. And
okay, you don't.
no, I
love
really don't.
it,
But
so
this one, I
that's
remember being like, okay, this is kind of fun. It is essentially about a teen boy who lives with his grandma, I think, and his grandma's like extremely inappropriate with him. And there's like debate. It's like questionable if the main character himself is gay or not. But it is like well known because it has one of the first like positive portrayals of a gay character in horror because he has a gay teacher.
okay. Slay. Oh, slay.
And while I'm talking, I already know the next one's gonna be. So it's reminded me of another.
Write it down.
I'm gonna write it down.
I have to do research. Okay. So listeners, Ben is helping me out here because the immediate queer horror movies I could think of were either the staple option I'm going to mention in a few minutes here, or ones that we just like aren't super interested in talking about.
Like,
i.e., they them.
They slash. Sorry, that movie's called They Slash Them. No, they slash them.
The slash was implied. Anyways, ones that are not actually out yet, or maybe might be in theaters at this point. Or Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I'm down, but it's the wrong season. That's an October movie. And so he's helping me out here. And he's letting me pitch at I saw the TV Shine's not seen it. Now no, so okay, listen, friends, family, club members, cult members. Here's the thing. I tried to watch it. I fell asleep. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna say it, the aesthetic, very atmospheric. The music, very chill. Put little me right to sleep. I see people ramping and raving about it all the time. It is perpetually listed as one of the best horror movies. When I'm looking up,
it's so good.
When I'm looking up movies to add to our list, so I'll give it another shot. Let's give it another shot if it wins. I can't really pitch it more than that because I fell asleep.
Its soundtrack was on the top of my playlist like every year since it's come out. So,
oh wow, really like the songs. Okay, you're committed. And then our staple option, previous guest Katie is about to be very excited.
Does she want to do Sleepaway Camp?
Sleepaway Camp. She's back on the list. Yes, but if that one wins, she might have to be a guest.
Such a fun movie, and like I've never been so